Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today here in YOUCANIC we got a 2012 Toyota Camry with a 2.5 motor. And we're going to go over where you would add coolant for your engine, or otherwise known as antifreeze. This is at the front. The radiator is right behind the bumper, or under the bumper. Well, right behind the bumper, under this, is where the radiator sits. Okay? So we have a cap here. This cap you will never want to remove if it is hot. It can spit out steam and you get really, you can get burned. And this is your reservoir, and this is an overflow reservoir. So as coolant gets hot and cold, it will fluctuate where it goes, how much it needs to take away or put in. So this cap, a lot of times you only remove it if you need to put coolant straight into the motor because you drain the coolant out because you're replacing your radiator, or because water pump or anything else where you've replaced like the hose, the coolant hose. That is when you would add your full allotment to it. So you got to push down on this cap and twist it and pop it off, and that's how you would get this cap off. Check your rubber gasket here, and over time you may want to replace this because the seal and the spring can give way. But to put it back on, the same, and just to repeat, you don't really push it down to put it on, but you just twist it and it has a stop and lock. Now, during periodic times of your car as you're running, this is your overflow reservoir, and this is where you would add coolant most of the times during normal operation. So it has a little sight here, and they've got a line here with an L on it, and then it's got a line up top here with an F on it for the full. And so to add, you just pop this cover off, and then you add coolant right there. And this is a little low, so I'm going to add some coolant. I'm going to funnel out, or do your best not to make a big mess. Perfect. So I brought that up to the full line on the reservoir there. Then you would just go ahead and put this cap back on and wipe up that little dibble there. And that is how you would add your coolant level to it. And see, this one is where it siphons back and forth to keep your radiator at the optimal height. But that's how you add coolant on your Toyota Camry of a 2012. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.